Anegua modea koragua mwaki. Anya chere tati ako hike. Anya na mosia dia kora cara. Na cara cara weda kaga. No, 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 that mira. Manake, no, 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 that mira.
We're live. What's good? All right, we're gonna start today's call in 2 minutes here, guys. Let me know if you guys can hear me good in the chat. Real quick, type in the chat, let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm about to get started here in like 2 minutes. Someone said, why 90% of traders lose? Because they haven't taken a trade. Okay. I'm trying to understand what you wrote. That's funny. What's good? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Type in the chat if you guys can hear me. Where's everybody tuning in from this afternoon or this evening? What a day. What a day today was. Today was a crazy day. We had so much people make money today, especially my inner circle students, because they know the fucking knowledge, all right? Yo, we killed it today. I see a lot of inner circle students here in the chat. Shout out inner circle. Yo, we killed it today. We had people make serious money today. We caught some crazy sells on gold. We had people make money today. We had people make money yesterday. People have been making money all week. Crazy results this week. We got Germany, UK. What's good, Germany? We got some people from Europe in the house. Europe is here. Someone said in the chat, I made 2,000 profit today. Thanks, mate. We had a great day. Who made money with me today? Type in the chat if you made money today. If you made money with me today, type in the chat. Or yesterday, or the day before. We've been making money all week. For those that have been tapped in. If you've been tapped in, we've been actually crushing the markets this week. There's been some good setups on gold. Last night, or I would say like this morning, we caught a nice sell on gold. We all made some money. 4-0 this week. What's good? What's good? We had people make money today. We had people make money yesterday. We had people make money every day. If you've been tapped in, those of you guys who haven't been tapped in might have not seen what we did. We caught these sells on gold. Some people even caught some trades on their own. We had people make money. One of my students made $1,257 today. $1,257 today. Today we're going to be talking about some important things though. Some things that I usually don't train on. Some things I usually don't talk about. All right? We got a lot of people from Europe tuning in. I had a student made $1,257 today. I had another student who made $13,000. $13,171. I had a student who made $1,200. I had a student who made $13,000. I had a student who made $418 plus $1,400. So that's $1,800 right there. That's just three people. That's just three people. That's almost $20,000 combined between them. Over $15,000. One student made $1,257 today. Another student made $13,000. Another student made $1,800. You got $1,485 here, plus $400. If you're not tapped in, you're missing out on these moves. Another student made $650 today. Another student doubled their account from $100 to $200. That's 100% ROI. Good luck getting that from the bank. The bank will never give you those types of returns. Good luck getting that. Another student withdrew $2,000 today. Withdrew, hit the withdraw button today, made $1,000, and they hit their withdraw button. Another student made $177 today. Another student made $156 today. Holy, I could keep going. Look at this guy. This guy was up $250 pretty much on that trade. Another student, $152. Another student made $744. Guys, are you noticing a pattern here? Are you seeing something? $258. This student made almost $1,000 today. First time trading gold, couple bucks. This person's getting the experience, gaining the knowledge, learning how to trade, learning the skill set, starting small. Another student made $210. All right. So if you're here and you're not making money in the markets, make sure you put everything away right now and actually pay attention. If you haven't made $500 yet, $1,000 yet, $10,000 yet, or $13,000 like one of my students, pay attention because you're here for a reason. All right. Some of you guys have been trading for years and you have no consistency. And there's a reason why you have no consistency. And today we're going to talk about it. I'm going to be blunt. I'm going to be raw with you guys. I'm going to tell you the stuff you need to hear, not the stuff you want to hear. You're not going to want to hear some of the stuff I'm going to want to say because you might not even realize what you are doing wrong right now in your trading. And I'm going to go over that today. I'm going to go over what you're doing wrong right now. And I'm going to give you guys a book that I made. Make sure you stay on the whole call. If you don't stay on the whole call, you're not going to get the book. All right? I spent all night making this book for you guys. All right? I literally spent 4 hours making this book for you guys. So you can spend the next 30, 40 minutes learning why you are not succeeding in the market. Because most of you guys are here probably because you're not consistent. Probably because you haven't withdrawn $10,000 yet, $20,000 yet. You probably haven't made 5K. Make sure you guys stay on this whole entire call so you can get the book. Because I spent all night making this book for you guys. And no one talks about this shit. You know what everybody talks about? the perfect strategy, win 100% of your trades. That's not true. If you've been trading, you know you're not going to win 100% of your trades. You know there's no perfect strategy out there because you've lost trades. Everything I'm going to give you guys today is the stuff you guys are literally missing and the reason you're not consistent. We're going to talk about why most traders fail, why most traders aren't consistent today. It's not because of strategy, guys. Most of you guys know strategies. Most of you guys have enough strategies, right? Most of you guys have been studying the markets probably for some years now, probably for some time. You know enough strategies to be profitable. You know enough strategies to be consistent. When I first started trading, I was winning a lot of my trades. I remember my first year, my first 2 years into trading, I was winning most of the trades I was taking, okay? I was winning 70 to 80% of the trades I was taking. I was winning more than I was losing, but when I would lose, I would give everything back to the market. I would lose one trade. That one trade would end up turning into another trade that I'm trying to make the money back that I just lost. And next thing you know, in one day, I would lose 3 months of work. In one day, I would lose 4 months of work. A random Thursday, a random Friday, I would give everything back to the market. Some of you guys might be in that situation where you're not consistent. It's because you're missing a lot of context. You're missing a lot of structure in your trading. Okay, so we're going to be talking about some things that nobody really talks about here in the industry. Everybody likes to show the highlight reel. Everybody likes to show the profits, the highlight reel, the good. It's perfect, right? Trading is a perfect world. You're going to be profitable. You're going to win all your trades. It's not like that, all right? There's a real psychology to this, and today we're going to go over it. Make sure you guys stay on this whole call, or else you're not going to get everything on this call. I'm not sending this PDF out. I'm only giving it to you guys that are on this call at the end of this call, okay? Or maybe midway through the call, okay? I have a book for you guys here. Again, this is some very valuable information that I packed in here that is gonna be able to help you guys in your trading forever, okay? So throughout this call, I'm gonna be giving you guys a lot of value, but first we're gonna get into why 90% of traders lose, okay? So let me know if you guys are ready in the chat. Like seriously, let me know if you guys are actually ready here in the chat. So the real problem with most traders is they have too much strategies, or they haven't actually spent long enough time learning one strategy. They usually jump around from strategy to strategy to strategy, okay? So we're gonna talk about why that is not what you wanna be doing as a trader today. So these are the 3 silent killers as a trader. Number 1 is over leverage, risking too much on one trade. So the market doesn't care how confident you are. The market doesn't care about if you go on a win streak, right? If you over leverage one day, you could ruin 4 months of work, 6 months of work in one day, right? And this is where a lot of emotional characteristics come into play as a trader. If you're an emotional trader, your emotions may make the decisions for you versus your process and your trading plan. Most traders don't have a trading plan. And this book is going to help you develop that as well. This book I'm going to give you guys throughout this session is going to help you develop a trading plan. Every trader knows they need a trading plan, but most traders don't have a trading plan. So what are most traders trading off of? Emotion. They're letting their emotions make the decisions rather than a criteria, right? There should be a criteria for your trade setups for the reason that you actually take a trade. You shouldn't let your emotions dictate the trade for you. Oh, it looks all right. Oh, it looks good. Oh, it feels good, right? FOMO, fear of missing out, chasing moves, following the crowd, right? What does following the crowd mean? Oh, I saw this guy in social media doing this. Oh, I saw this guy on Instagram doing this. Oh, this girl was doing this. Right? You're following the crowd. You're only going to be as good as the crowd if you follow the crowd, right? That's a bad thing. Why is following the crowd a bad thing? Because let's say you lose a trade and you're following the crowd. If you're following the crowd and you lose a trade, you're going to be like, oh, they all lost. I lost too. It's okay. Everyone lost. I'm following the crowd. Everyone lost. That's okay, right? That's not. You don't want to be following the crowd, okay? So FOMO is going to be when you buy at the top, when you sell at the bottom, when you chase moves that you know you already missed, right? That's what fear of missing out is. Most traders enter moves too late or enter moves too early. And this can be an emotional characteristic, entering something early, entering before the confirmation because you feel like you're going to miss out. You're like, I got to get in right now. What if it goes without me? Patience separates gamblers from professional traders. So early entries, FOMO, over leverage. These three things will kill your account more than a good strategy will. Any strategy. These things are going to ruin your account. They're going to ruin your performance. They're going to ruin your mental clarity more than any strategy ever will. A strategy is a process. A strategy is a few confirmations put together that meet a criteria in the market. Most traders don't follow a criteria. They enter trades based off of emotion. I hope this goes up. Oh, it's dropping. Gold is dumping. I got to buy the dip. I got to jump into it right now because it just dropped 500 pips. That is not a strategy, okay? So what you guys are missing, most of you guys are missing accountability. You don't have someone to tell you what you're doing wrong. Some of you guys have been sitting in your bedroom at 2 in the morning every night or at 5 p.m. random times, taking trades on your own in your bedroom by yourself, locked in your room, without no one to tell you what you're actually doing wrong. And you think, I'm spending all this screen time, I'm watching all these videos, I'm back testing all these trades, I'm putting in all of this effort, and you feel like this is progress. You feel like because I'm putting 8 hours a day, 5 hours a day, 3 hours a day, all by myself, in my bedroom, in my living room, at my house, I'm by myself, confined by myself, all on my own, you have no one to tell you what you're doing wrong. You could be working backwards right now, putting in all the effort you want. You could be watching all the videos, reading all the books, studying all the courses. You could be hopping on a bunch of live sessions. But if you're just sitting there on your own, by yourself, in your bedroom, at 2 o'clock in the morning, taking random fucking trades, and no one's telling you what you're doing wrong, you might be working backwards. You might actually think you're doing progress. You might think, oh, I'm going forward. I'm studying. I know all this information. I know 10 strategies. I know how this works. I'm a fucking wizard. But you could literally be walking backwards. You could literally be going the complete opposite side because you don't have a profitable trader. I mean, an actual profitable trader who's been profitable for years, who lives by this every single day to tell you what you're fucking up on, what you're doing wrong. Some of you guys think because you watch a bunch of videos all day, you're going to be successful. No, that's not what accountability is. You don't have discipline. A lot of you guys don't have structure, right? So the money you're trying to make only grows at the pace that you actually grow at when you're disciplined. If you're trying to make $1,000 a week, $1,000 a month, $5,000 a week, $5,000 a month, $500 a week, whatever it is, whatever amount of money you're trying to make, you're only going to be able to get to that at the level you grow through discipline. Most people do not have discipline. So that leads to no accountability. No one telling them, yo, you're messing up right now. Like, what are you actually doing? Like, wake up. Like, what are you doing? That's what a lot of these sessions are for, is psychology. Inside the inner circle, that's one of the main things I focus on. If you're an inner circle student, you know exactly what I'm talking about because I talk a lot about psychology on the sessions. And guess what? I'm going to tell you guys some stuff you don't want to hear on these sessions because you need to hear it. You need accountability. You need someone to tell you, you're doing this wrong. You're doing this wrong. Wake up. That's not how successful traders think. You might think because the guy you see on Instagram, the girl you see on Instagram who hasn't even made 6 figures yet is just posting TikToks about trading all day, is just posting reels about trading all day. Oh, it looks good, but they don't know shit, all right? I've made tens of millions of dollars in this industry. I know what I'm talking about, okay? So no strategy, no plan, no edge, just random decisions, no mentor. All of this is structured together. This is what 90% of traders are missing. 90% of traders think they're missing information. Guys, the information is here. I want to tell you something. I have a student who made $22,000 last week with the same information everyone has access to. One of my students made $22,000 last week alone. There's so many. Here we go. Closed the week with $22,000 last week. I think he's up $6,000 this week alone as well. He might even be on this session. He might be able to tell us if he's on this session. He's up $22,000 last week. He doesn't have more knowledge than you. He's not having a secret strategy that most of you guys probably don't even know. He has general knowledge that you know. He just has a psychology. Some of you guys might be missing the strategy he's using too, because that's one of my students who's using my strategy. Made $22,000 last week. I bet some of you guys know more information than him. I bet some of you guys know more theories, know more concepts, know more strategies than him. But you're missing the structure. You're missing the psychology. You're missing the discipline. And you're not focusing on one strategy that's actually good. You're focusing on 10 strategies, 5 strategies. So when you go to the market, you see 5 different things. You see a buy, you see a sell, you hesitate. You don't know what to enter. Because when you go to the chart, your brain sees too many things. One of my students made $22,000 just last week alone. Okay, guys? These are real people, real results. Yesterday, one of my students here, look at the profit they made. That was yesterday. We have people making money literally every day this week. If you're not making money this week, that means your psychology's off. You're not locked in. You're focusing on the wrong things. You're not showing up to the sessions. That's what that means. You got to put in the work. We have people printing $2,000. There he is again. $2,000 today. $182. Look at right here. Another person who made a couple $100 right here. This person flipped 400 euros to 1,400 in 10 days. Okay? As Rebecca said here, it pays to be plugged in. Some of you guys aren't plugged in. You think you are because you're watching videos. You're on the charts every single day. You're literally studying all these videos. You're probably putting in the wrong time. You're probably showing up to the wrong times, and you don't have a good strategy. You don't have a plan. You don't have a strategy, which means you're taking random decisions at random times whenever you just feel like it, right? That is going to lead to no edge completely, all right? So I want you guys to understand one thing before we get into some more information here and we go over the charts. If you're not in the inner circle, everything I'm talking about right now is what's going to help you inside the inner circle. Everything we're doing on this session is what we talk about every single day on my live sessions, right? You don't have to figure this stuff out all alone. You need the right guidance. You need the right accountability. Most traders don't have that. They don't have someone telling them where they fuck up, how they can fuck up, where they can go wrong, the things they need to do and the things they don't need to do. Most of you guys are looking for some secret strategy that just isn't there. It's a facade. It's fairy dust, right? It's a fugazi, right? Some of you guys are looking for a secret thing. More information is what I mean. That just isn't there. The information is all here. The same information, the same knowledge that these people are literally printing $370 days, right? How many of you guys make $370 a day going to work every single day? Probably not anyone, right? Nobody makes that, right? Here we have another student, $683 on the day. Here we have another student, $1,000, a bit over $1,000 on the day. Look at all these people. These are real people, real results. Some of them are literally on this session right now with us that made money today with me, right? So I want to get into some charts. I want to get into some strategy, show you guys some trades, and talk about some confirmations, how I catch some trades, give you guys a little bit of insight on strategy here, how we execute in the market. Most of you guys think there's more strategies that you need to learn because, again, you haven't focused on strategies long enough, all right? If you guys are ready to take the next step and actually take this shit serious and invest in yourself, scan this QR code. If you're not a part of the inner circle, book a one-on-one call with me today, tomorrow, this week, now. I mean, right now, before we get on the next trading session. I don't care what your excuse is. If you work too much, if you think it's too expensive, the price of waiting is going to cost you way longer. The price of going through the same cycles you've been going through for months and years is going to cost you longer than the investment, right? Everyone says the inner circle is expensive. It's not. I have a student who made $5,000 today. You think they thought it was expensive? I had a student who made $14,000 today. I had a student who made $1,400 today. I had a student who made $2,000 today. I had a student who made $683 today. I had a student who made $22,000 last week. Do you think they said it was expensive? No, they took the step, they took the investment, they didn't make any excuses, and they got the knowledge, because the knowledge is worth more than the actual investment. All right, so scan this QR code right now if you're actually serious, and by 2027 you don't want to be in the same place. The worst place you can be at the end of the year is in the same place. You're not moving ahead, you're in the same place, you haven't moved. The worst place you can be from that is farther ahead, and most of you, or the worst place you can be is farther behind. Most of you guys are probably going to be farther behind because you won't have accountability. You will either be in the same place or farther behind because you're missing accountability. Accountability is key. Most traders don't have that accountability. So book a call with me today. If you're not a part of the inner circle, this is for people that are not a part of the inner circle. I'm going to give you a one-on-one. I'm going to assess your trading. I'm going to ask you some questions, build an action plan, and you're going to start with the inner circle community, because this is the place to be. There's a lot of people here that are inside the inner circle. You can ask any single one of them. The knowledge is worth more than the investment. Join before the price of the inner circle increases. I say that with complete conviction, complete guarantee that you will learn more in your first month of the inner circle than you have in the last years of trading. So scan the QR code right now. I'm going to give you guys the PDF in a little minute. I got a PDF that I want to give you guys today. This is a little bonus for all of you that came on. Spent a long time making this, so make sure you guys read this tonight when you go on your charts tonight, right before the next session that I do. Make sure you guys read this. I'm going to drop it in the chat in a little bit, in like 10 minutes from now. I'm going to drop this in the chat for you guys. All right. This is build your trading rules, build your trading plan. Like I said, most people don't have a trading plan. Most people don't have structure. They don't have a strategy. This is going to help you build some of that, some of the things to think about. I want you to write these things down. I want you to think about these things before we get on the next trading session, before we go on the next live session. So like I said, scan this QR code right now. If you're not a part of the inner circle, scan it right now. I don't care what excuse you have. I don't give a fuck. Scan it right now. I mean, if you're actually serious and you want to take this shit serious and invest in yourself for life. Some of you guys have been trading for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, right? And you have no results. Some of you guys want to make 6 figures, but you haven't made 5K yet. Some of you guys want to make 7 figures, but you don't know how to make $1,000 a month yet. Some of you guys want to make multiple 6 figures. You want to chase all the highlight reels you see online, but you don't even know how to make 2K a month. That's backwards. You're working backwards. Your goals are here, but your effort, your consistency, your capabilities are way down here. You don't have the skill set yet. You think because you're watching videos all day, you're watching TikToks all day, you're watching reels all day, you're reading books all day, you think that is effort. You think that is progress. It's not. I'm going to tell you, it's not. I can show you how you can spend 1 to 2 hours a day on the charts and develop consistency versus someone who spends 8 hours a day on the charts, back testing, watching all the videos, becoming a trading wizard. Like I said, when I first started trading, I had a 70 to 80% win rate. I was winning most of my trades, but I was still unprofitable. The losing trades would always lose more than what I would win. I didn't have structure. I didn't understand risk, and I didn't understand risk to reward and risk management. So like I said, scan this right now if you're not a part of the inner circle, and make sure you join today. Make sure you lock in before the price increases and before we go through the next upgrades and updates that we have coming on our website. The inner circle community is the last place you need to be. If you're sick and tired of all these academies, all these network marketing companies, MLMs, trading courses that haven't gotten you results, that haven't given you structure, this is the place you need to be. I literally showed you guys live today on stream. Anyone who is following the London session I did, I literally called a gold sellout. This is my week right here. This is my last week trading gold. I've taken one loss right there. I lost $176. Look at my trading week right here, for example. I got nothing to hide for you guys. I can show you the last month as well right here. Look at the difference between my account and your account. I want you to open up your trading account real quick. And I want you to look at your last month. I want you to look at how many trades you've taken versus how many trades I've taken in the last month. This is since June 7th. This is the last month, since June 17th here. So from June 17th, yeah. So let's go date and time. Yeah, June 17th. So I want you to look. I want you to open up your MT5 or your trading platform, guys. And I want you to look. Oh, the camera turned off. Why? My camera turned off. Freaking hell. Let me put the camera on real quick. Give me a minute. I don't know why that freaking happens all the time. I want you guys to look at your trading account real quick minute. This thing's so annoying. I don't know why the camera turned off. It was on in the beginning. What happened? That was weird. I want you guys real quick to look at your trading account. I want you to look at the last trades you've taken in the last month. Like, go on your MetaTrader and look at how many trades you've taken. Go look at your wins. Go look at your losses. And try to look at the difference between mine and yours. How many trades have you taken in the last 30 days? And be honest with yourself. Have you taken too many? Could they have been better trades? Is your risk to reward something you could improve? Is there something you could improve when you look at my month versus your month? And I'm not talking about profit. I am not talking about profit. I'm talking about risk to reward. I'm talking about quality over quantity. I'm talking about how many trades did you actually take. I'm talking about win rate. Because remember what I said at the beginning of the session. You could win more trades and still be less profitable. It's not about having an 80%, 90%, 70% win rate. How many trades have I won? How many trades have I lost? Right? It's not like I'm winning that much more trades than I'm losing, right? When you look at this. So risk to reward is key. Quality over quantity is key. Learning how to stay patient is key. Learning when to show up, what you're looking for, what you need to be patient for. Every trader hears, I need to be patient. I need to be patient. I need to be patient, right? What do you need to be patient for? What are you actually waiting for? What criteria do you have, right? Like I said, most traders don't have a criteria. They're missing a framework. They're missing a structure that's going to give them an edge. That's going to tell them, okay, I need to enter now. There's a trade set up here. I can enter confidently. Most of you guys are missing that piece, right? And it's because you don't have that daily repetition. You're missing daily repetition with someone who's mastered the game. Some of you guys think you've mastered the game sitting in your bedroom at 2 o'clock in the morning all by yourself watching videos all night. No, probably not. That's not the accountability. That's not the push that you need. So when people say, Evan, the inner circle is expensive, how much money have you wasted? How much time have you wasted? How much money have you already spent? And you're still in the same exact place you were last year, you were last month, you were 6 months ago, you were 2 years ago, you were 3 years ago, right? That's the point of this. So you could actually point yourself and start to propel yourself in the right direction, okay? Most of you guys aren't on that path. You're chasing what the crowd chases. You're on the path that most people go on, not the 5%, not the 1% of people who actually have the psychology of trading down. So again, one thing I want to say to you guys is the worst place you can be at the end of the year when we get to 2027 is in the same place. An even worse place than that is farther behind. If you don't have accountability, you're gonna be farther behind. If you don't have structure, if you don't have discipline, you're gonna be in the same place by 2027 that you are right now. So the investment of the inner circle is lifetime access. It is worth more than the actual investment itself. The knowledge, the information is worth more than the investment itself. I'm not saying the price. This doesn't cost anything. This is an investment. You will get the ROI in your first week, your first month. I literally have a student who joined last week. His name's Daniel. I actually saw him right here. Where's Daniel? This guy just joined literally last week, and he's already taking trades, already making money. There's too many results today. We have too many results today that I can't even find him. This guy just joined the inner circle literally a week ago. Literally about a week and a half ago, almost 2 weeks. This would be like his second week. He just joined the inner circle. Look at the trades that he's already hitting. He made $236 today. Guys, most people don't even make that in a week, working 9 to 5 every single day. Some people have to work 40 hours a week for this type of income. All right? 30, 40 hours a week, or even part-time, depending on where you live. Some people don't even make this type of money, right? Some people have never even seen a $236 day in their life, right? So one thing I want to show you guys here too, another student made $2,300 today. That's more than most people will make an entire month working 40, 50 hours a week. $2,300. One student made $2,300. Another student up here, let's click on it. It's $558. Another student, $2,200. Another student, my first ever trade. Thank you, Mr. Cabral. $220. Are you noticing a pattern here, guys? Another person, $37, $122, $45, $210, right? Are you guys noticing a pattern here? Look at Mark, literally just passed. He just posted this because he's probably on this session hearing me go off right now. He just passed his FTMO funded challenge. Literally. Just passed his challenge. Some of you guys have been trying to pass challenges. Some of you guys are on your 10th challenge, your 20th challenge, and you're wondering, why can't I pass the challenge? What do I keep doing wrong, right? I bet most of you guys get to the point where you pass the challenge, and then right when you get there, boom, it all falls apart. I wonder why. I wonder why that happens. I know exactly why it happens, and I can teach you more about yourself than you actually realize, okay? Why? I've been doing this for 11 years. I've made millions of dollars doing this, right? I'm not one of those people you see online that's just showing a perfect world, a perfect trade setup. No, this is an imperfect world that you have to really master here before the technicals become perfect. Most of trading is 20% technical. I would say 10 to 20% of this is technical. The other part is very, very psychological, okay? Most of you guys are missing that psychology because you don't have someone who's mastered it. So like I said, guys, scan that QR code right now. Right now. Book a call with me. Book a one-on-one call with me. If you're inside the inner circle, you don't need to do this. If you're not a part of the inner circle, this is for people who are looking to take action today, before our next session. Before I go live again and lock in and do my next session, make sure you guys have already taken the steps and taken action, because we're going to get the ball rolling. As you can see, we have people making money right now, every day. Look it. I'm in a buy with my mentor's strategy, 10K plus floating. He is up $10,000 right now. He made $22,000 last week. Are you noticing something here? Are you paying attention? Do you see what's happening here? The knowledge is here. Most of you guys aren't locked the fuck in because you're distracted, right? Gambling, FIFA, fuck FIFA. FIFA's not gonna pay you. Who cares about who's playing tomorrow? Who cares about who wins the fucking World Cup? They're not gonna make your bank account grow. None of that. Okay? Who cares about the next sport bet? Who cares who's going to win the fucking game? That's not going to help you at all. Who gives a fuck about the FIFA? Get locked in. Stop being distracted. Some of you guys are on TikTok scrolling all day. Distracted. Some of you guys are going home every day watching Netflix. Distracted. Playing video games. Watching movies. Distracted. All right? Lock in. The knowledge is actually here. Some of you guys aren't taking that knowledge and applying it yourself. I have a student who's floating with my strategy, 10K plus. Some of you guys think you need more knowledge. No, you have enough. You need to get good at a little bit of knowledge, not a lot. That's why some of you guys are overcomplicating trading, okay? Stop being distracted. Turn the freaking games off. The games aren't going to pay you. The games, whatever freaking team's going to win the World Cup, who cares? There's going to be another one 4 years from now. That team will win. It's not going to change your life at all. It's not going to benefit your life at all. It might, for a little bit, be exciting for your country, but it's really not going to add to your bank account. They're not going to pay you, right? For putting the time in, watching all these games all day, being distracted. You need to be putting the time into developing an actual skill set in your trading. Tell me how I have a student who's floating $10,000 right now, live account. Look at this. He's up 10K floating. 10,000 euros. That's even more. That's like $12,000 right there, actually. That's like $12,000 right there. He's floating 10,000 euros at the moment with my strategy, the knowledge that he learned. Oh, Evan, the inner circle is too expensive. Oh, okay, then stay where you are. If you want to make $10,000 in a day, if you want to make $22,000 in a week, if you want to learn how to do this, I have students making $10,000 in a day. You think they said, oh, it's too expensive? No, they took action because they knew what was here, right? Those of you guys who want to win, you want to succeed, you have to take action. Why? Because success loves speed, okay? Success loves people who show up, who put in the time. Success loves speed. Success is about showing up. That is the first step of success. It's showing up every single day. What do you guys think I've been doing every single day with you guys live on the streams? I've been showing up every day, taking trades live with you guys in London session. I've been showing up every single day, not making excuses, this, that. Showing up, putting that time, putting that work in, all right? So make sure right now, before the price goes up, because you think the people making $10,000 said, oh, this is too expensive for me. Nah, look now, right? They took action. Imagine if you wait too long, you're gonna miss. You're gonna miss some key things. If you wait too long, you're gonna miss the next trade. You're gonna miss the next session. And you never know, right? Another student right here, don't wait on me. He's up $713 right now, floating in profit. Christian, while we're on this stream, an inner circle student is up $713 while we're on this stream. All right, he literally looked at the break and he got break and retest there on 40. Yeah, literally break and retest. He's using the whole number. He's up $713. He did this while we're on the stream. He's on the 1 minute chart. I have a student who just made $713 on this stream. Not because of me, because of the knowledge. Because of the knowledge. I didn't tell him to buy at all. That's self-sufficiency, right? You want to be self-sufficient. You don't want to depend on anyone. You're tired of signals that don't work, signals you don't even understand in the first place. This is the place you need to be. You need actual knowledge that's going to help you change your trading. So like I said, one more time, scan that QR code if you're not a part of the inner circle and you're ready to take action today. I mean, take action today. Book a call with me. If you're actually serious about leveling up, I don't want the people who are going to make excuses like, this is too much. No, then maybe the inner circle place isn't for you then. If you're the type of person who's like, I think I'm going to try, maybe I'll try it in 3 months. Maybe I'll try it in 4 months. No, that 3-4 months that you wait is going to cost you so much more money than the actual investment. So if you're the kind of person who's like, I'll try it in 4 months. I'll wait 6 months. Then no, the inner circle is not for you. If you want to wait 3-4 months, you're going to miss out on 3-4 months of life-changing information that's going to cost more than the investment. Anyone who says, I'm going to try it out, I'll wait a couple months, that time you wait is going to cost you way more. You can ask a lot of people here. There's people that joined They wish they joined earlier. I have people tell me, man, I should have took action earlier. I shouldn't have waited. I shouldn't have wasted this time. Time is your asset. Time is a valuable asset. Money you can always make back. If you have a skill set, if you understand actually how to trade, you can always make the money back. It's not about the money. It's about the time. Time, especially with the way the world is spinning right now, time is your most valuable asset. All right, I got a little bonus for you guys today. Like I said, this little book here, you guys, I want you guys to read this. I'm going to put it in the chat. I'm going to copy it here. I'm going to put it in the chat if it's not already in the chat. I'm going to put it in the chat in a couple minutes. I want you guys to read this tonight. I want you guys to go through it before you take your next trade. Whether you're going to join or not, I'll see you at the top, all right? Maybe I'll see you at the top, all right? You can either stay where you are or climb the mountain with us, all right? But before your next trade, I want you guys to read this. Before you take your next trade, before you take your next position, I want you to go through all of this, all right? Make sure you do. I'm going to put in the chat. I'm not posting this anywhere else, all right? This is only for the people who actually came on this stream and showed up. I'm not giving this to people who didn't come on this stream. I'm not giving this to the other group chats. I'm only giving this to the people who showed up. Because remember what I just said. Success is about showing up, right? That's step number one of success, is showing up, all right? So those of you guys that are here, you showed up. You are already ahead of the people who didn't show up because you're actually going to get information they're not going to see. They're never going to see this. They're not going to get this information. So you guys are going to get this because you actually showed up and you actually put the time in, the commitment. You're here, right? The people who didn't come, they don't want to be successful, all right? So I'm going to drop this in the chat in a couple minutes from now. But we're going to go over some things about gold real quick. Simple things. We caught 2 trades. I'm going to talk about the 2 trades we just caught back to back on gold. And then we're going to also analyze some things because gold is actually setting up. I'm actually pretty excited for the end of the week here on gold because we are setting up on gold pretty nice going into the end of the week. But I want to break down real quickly the last 2 trades we took on gold. Last night, guys, man, that was a fire trade. Who was in those cells? Type in the chat if you were in those cells with me. Those cells were insane. Donald Trump literally tweeted when we were in the trade. And bro, this was crazy, right? 10 hours ago. This was crazy. Was anybody in these cells? Yo, 12 hours ago we were streaming. You guys can go watch that session. This is a really valuable session that I did 12 hours ago. I was a little quiet in the beginning because I was analyzing gold. I was like, Right away I took a trade. Literally in the first minutes of me getting on, I took a trade. That session, you can learn a lot from that session right there about how I trade gold because I did it live. This was literally 12 hours ago. Who was in that trade? That was an insane trade. Literally, the market ended up dumping. Like, we were in these cells. This is the best trade we've caught this week, I would say. I was talking about a lot of things. We were talking about potatoes. We were talking about tires. I literally helped someone buy tires this week. I literally helped someone pay their lawyer fees this week. I literally helped people pay their rent this week. I literally helped people take their girlfriend out this week. Like, come on, guys. Like, let's get it. I literally helping homeboy take his girlfriend shopping. Like, he told me. Like, I'm like, good for you. Literally, I'm literally helping dudes take their girls out on dates, all right? Like, I helped someone buy tires this week. I helped someone pay for their lawyer fees this week, and their rent, their mortgage, their grocery bills, food for their kids with this trade. Literally, this trade was insane. We literally caught hundreds of pips on gold. Anyone who is in this trade knows exactly what I'm talking about. And that's what it's all about, guys, is just showing up. Showing up daily, putting that work in. We were live 10 hours ago. If you missed that stream, man, you missed one stream that could have made your month. Honestly, that stream could have made your month. Less is more. When you have someone who actually knows how to execute, quality is quantity. That one stream could have made your entire week. It could have made your entire month. We had people make paychecks on that stream. Some of them are in the chat right now with us here live. Literally, you can see them typing in the chat. Some people took that trade live with me. Man, 10 hours ago. Guys, if you're missing these streams, you're missing so much knowledge that a YouTube video, another book, another PDF. I know I'm giving you guys a PDF here, but this is general information from me. This is me. That's different. Me and we have here, it's not like everything else. You can't compare what we have here to everything else out there. It just doesn't make sense. This is not the same. We're on a different level. We're not like everything else out there. So yeah, you've seen other courses, you've seen other academies, you've seen other this, other that, and you're probably like, oh, what's the difference between this? There's a huge difference. There's a huge difference between this and everything else that is also out there, right? You can find a lot of things that are similar. Courses, videos, tools, websites, scanners, PDFs, videos, all this stuff. What we have here is different. If you're not on these streams, you're missing watching someone operate live every single day on the operating table. That's what it takes. Some of you guys haven't even showed up to the streams and you're waiting for the knowledge. Some of you guys are like waiting for knowledge. That's here, okay? The knowledge is here. The information is here. How do you think bro is able to have a $10,000 day? Look at another person right here. Look at up 450. That's GBP. That's not even dollars. That's GBP. That's GBP. I don't even know how much of that is in dollars. How much is that in dollars? Like, is that more? That's more. That is GBP. Bro is up from $145 account. You guys can see. Bro, these are people that are talking. This is happening right now. This is no gimmick. These results, I can guarantee you these types of results. Why? Because they're easy for me to achieve, right? This is no gimmick, no one-shot testimonial. I'm not just highlighting one person here. Look at all these people that won today. We have people literally winning today. We have people that are inside the Inner Circle community. Inner Circle is lifetime access, guys. You join the Inner Circle, you get lifetime access, okay? Lifetime access. You're in for life. Look at this. Let's see some of these people here that have posted here. For example, Giorgio, one of my top students. Let's see what his results are. $46 account to $70, and he flipped it, so 46 to 128 to 213. This is one of my top students who's been in the Inner Circle for a year now. This guy flips accounts like it's pancakes, like it's hamburgers. Literally, he turned $40 and doubled it, $80 to $350. I doubled 3 accounts in 2 days. Bro, the bank is never gonna give you that. The bank is never gonna give you those types of returns. All right, I'm about to drop the PDF in the chat. Don't worry, I see some people asking. Give me a minute. I'm about to drop it here. I got it right here. I'm gonna copy it. Give me a minute. I think I already copied it, but I'm gonna copy it one more time. All right, give me a minute. All right, I see some people asking about it, bro. Ariel, from $100 to $1,025 in 5 trading days. Again, the bank's never gonna give you those types of results, guys. Okay? We have people crushing it every single day. I want to show you one of my students here who literally messaged me. I'm gonna put her on the spot. She's been a little quiet, right? She's just, hard work besides normal work. Can't join any live sessions. That's okay. She has the skill set. Nicole, one of my top students who's been in the Inner Circle since day one. She's had multiple $10,000 days. She's been able to take a $500 trading account. No cap. Like, the things I say are not me lying. I'm not just saying things to try to impress you and be like, and sell you. I'm telling you, these are real people with real results. Nicole's been able to flip $500 to 9.1K once she joined the Inner Circle. Or that was in March. That was in March of this year. Nicole has had exceptional results. Exceptional results. All right? She's been able to flip $500 to 9.1K. She had her first $10,000 day in October. Her first $10,000 day. Guys, I'm showing you a student who deposited $1,000, made $10,000, withdrew it to the bank. The Inner Circle is too much. No, it's not. Your mindset is too small. That's it. You have a self-limiting belief on yourself. You don't know what you don't know. The Inner Circle is too much. No, you're thinking too small. You're not around people who think big. Your limitations of life are too small. If you think the inner circle is too expensive, then you don't want to make a lot of money. If you want to make fives, tens of thousands of dollars, you want to make $20,000, you want to make six figures, but you can't invest $2,000 in yourself, what's wrong with you? You're thinking backwards. Your mind is too small. Your limitations are too small. You have a ceiling on yourself. You think people like this put a ceiling on themselves? She flipped $600 to $21,000. Hello? Hello? Are you noticing a pattern here? We have a person who's floating $10,000 right now as we're on this session. She literally flipped $300 to about $3,000 almost. Just in maybe the last, it looks like from June 29th, right? Some of you guys are trying to do those results, but what's going on? What's going on? You're working backwards, like I said. You are working backwards. Bro has made, this guy's up $14,000 in 2 days. Bro's up 14,000 euros in 2 days. And 2 days. In 2 days, guys. So I'm going to put this in the chat for you guys. Give me a minute. I want to break down one trade here for you guys that we caught on gold last night. Yesterday was a simple trade. If you're past the basics, you should be able to see why I took the sell on gold last night. Right here. Simple stuff, right? When we talk about market structure, we have a high here. And guess what? Gold is shifting bullish now because we just did a break of structure bullish. Gold actually just did a break of structure bullish. BOS bullish. All right. Let me put the PDF. Hold up. The PDF's coming, guys. Like I said, you guys came here. I'm giving you guys something. Whether you join the inner circle or not, I don't give a fuck. All right. You'll stay in the same place for the next 3, 4, 5 months and you'll be sick and tired and then you'll eventually join. Just don't join when the price increases. That's all I say. All right. We have a break of structure here. Bullish on gold actually happened. It looks like we're flipping bullish towards the end of the week here. Now, the sells from last night. The sells. Bam. Right here. These were the sells we caught literally last night on gold. Some of these people that you see making money today caught that exact trade. Break and retest, market structure bearish. Break and retest happening around the psychological level. 41.25. Whole numbers. So what do we focus on? We focus on market structure, support and resistance, price action, candlesticks, rejections, and whole numbers. We don't focus on a lot of things. We're not focusing on fair value gaps, imbalances, smart money concepts, all these complex theories that don't even really print on the chart. We focus on market structure, price action, candlesticks, support and resistance, whole numbers, and then we also focus on session timing, when we should be showing up to the charts, when we should be looking for setups, right? We don't want to be trading at random times. The other thing we focus on is a little bit of accumulation, right? Market structure shifts, break of structures. Gold actually just did a market structure shift here, bullish. If you look, we just took out this high right here. So that tells me now gold is probably going to try to come down to retest here, right? Because we just did a shift on gold actually. When we're looking at the 4 hour, this is on the 1 hour. I can see it on the 1 hour, but when we go on the 4 hour, the 4 hour is shifting right now more. Even the daily might be starting to shift on gold because we came to an area where we have a break and retest. If you look here and I go to the line chart, look what's happening right here. Bam. Notice that area here on the line chart. We actually could be shifting on gold here towards the end of the week. We're probably going to be finding buys on our next session. I bet either tonight's session or tomorrow's session, we're going to be looking for buys on gold. We're probably going to be looking for a buy setup on gold. That's probably something we're going to be looking for. I can already see it. I can already understand what I'm going to do in the future. Notice right now, even though it's 3 p.m. in the afternoon, I know what I'm going to do most likely tomorrow or the next day. Why is that? Because I've been here before. It's repetition. It's patterns. It's the same process over and over and over again. It's not a new strategy. It's not a new process. It's not jumping from strategy to strategy because I took a losing trade this week because I had a bad week. No, it's the same process over and over again. How do I know I'm already looking for buys? Even though the buy setup isn't even here yet. I don't see the buy setup, but I know the angle and direction I'm already going to be taking. So I'm going to drop this in the chat real quick. Here it is for you guys. I know you guys have been waiting for it. All right. Whoops. Where is it? Here it is. Make sure you guys read this. All right. Actually read this before your next trade. I'm going to put in the chat for you guys. All right. Here you go. All right. Here it is. That is the book. That is the PDF. That's your bonus for today's call, right? I'm going to give you guys some free value here. All right. Next time we do a call like this, make sure you lock in. Today is July 8th. I'm going to be doing another call like this on the 15th and on the 26th. Okay. July 15th, July 26th. That's going to be more of an in-depth training session on my strategy. I'm going to break down a couple of trades on that session. Make sure you guys read this stuff before that session and before the next one. Make sure you guys join the inner circle today so you can actually level up your trading and not be like most traders stuck inside this box with self-limiting beliefs. I will see you guys on the next session. Scan the QR code. If you're not a part of the inner circle, make sure you join today. Make sure you guys lock in, all right? I'm out though, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this session. All right, make sure you book a call today, all right? And I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next session. London session loading tonight, all right? London session loading. Scan the QR code, book a call today. If you're not a part of the inner circle, make sure you join today and lock in before you miss out. There's a lot to miss out on. Time is your most valuable asset. I'll see you guys London session